The more your guy has to be the man, the less capable he is of loving you. Yeah, and I know how hard that is to hear. Because, of course, manly men are so attractive. They make you feel all gooey inside. But there's a big difference between being an adult man, a competent, capable, responsible, fully grown up adult male, and having to be the man. Because adult men aren't so worried about being in charge all the time. Their goal is just to get the job done. And if that means swapping roles or letting you lead at times, they are fine with it. Their masculinity is not fragile. You cannot break it. But when a man has to be the man, he needs you to play your role because he can't be the man unless he has someone to be the man over. He actually needs you more than you need him because keeping you in a service role enables him to lead an easier life. And if you refuse to do that, he will just get someone else because what's important to him is having somebody in that role, not necessarily who's occupying it. So let's look at what it is like to be in a relationship with this type of man and why he may be incapable of loving you. Hey, I'm Amy, and you're watching Your Brilliance TV. Men who act like the man can be quite popular. They've often got a number of women vying for their favor, and that feeds their ego. They like reminding you how lucky you are and how they could replace you just like that. Now, some men feel like the man by playing people off each other. So maybe they'll introduce an ex-girlfriend into the scene to make you work even harder. Or they'll choose their friends or their kids over you to make sure you know your place. Or they'll tell you what their sister or mother said about you to keep you from aligning yourself with them. Because the more off balance and uncertain you are, the more secure and confident he feels. But he pays a terrible cost for being the man because he loses love from his life. Because love is a feeling, and it's a girly feeling at that. Men don't feel soft, squishy things like love. They feel hard things like anger, or they don't feel at all because they're stoic and expressionless and unmovable. So being the man ruthlessly breaks his connection to the part of him that can love because empathy isn't macho. Tenderness is for simps. Showing softness or care risks ripping away that dominant mask, which is why a study found that the really macho men often struggle to show up as good dads. Their nurturing side just is not as developed. So, given everything we know about the costs of being the man, why isn't love advice getting with the picture? That fabled masculine feminine relationship was always a myth. It was designed to look good from the outside rather than feel good on the inside. Because feeling good means getting to be all of you, the soft and the hard, the strong and the gentle, the fierce and the vulnerable, the active and the passive. And men who don't have anything to prove get to be all those things. Oh, and by the way, men who have to be the man often feel that it's their right to treat their partners poorly. And if you complain about it, he accuses you of being sensitive or weak or trying to cause him problems. Sound familiar? Then get my free guide. I'll put the link below. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you soon.